Good day, one and all. It's Jeremy England coming to you again with another handgun video. As many of you know, been really involved in the specialty pistols and handgun hunting for some time, and today I want to talk a little bit about a rig that we're running for an upcoming shootout in Gillette, Wyoming this summer. As many of you seen, I talked in my last video on the 6.5 TCU cartridge on the bullberry barrel I was shooting and had some really good luck with it. That's another project with more to come later on. The barrel's currently en route to Chris Rhodes, the Bayside Custom Gun Works, to thread and install a muzzle brake that I recently got in a shipment. But if you noticed in my last video, I was talking about the 17 Fireball that I was running on my frame, moreover a 15-inch match grade machine, 17 Fireball barrel. And we've done a little bit of work to this barrel. As you can see, it's wearing a little bit different optics than what it was, and just kind of want to review that for you today. The mount that we're running here today, as you see, it's a cantilever style mount, manufactured by Ken Light Manufacturing. Ken's mounts are well known throughout the IHMSA world, and I was wanting something that would give me a little more reach than the Burst 3x12 I was running on it. Mind you, excellent scope, but I wanted to go with something a little bit different, something that would give me a little more magnification for stretching out and taking those shots on prairie dogs on out there. And I got the Ken Light mount in. When I first got it ordered, I was kind of skeptical, waiting for it to come in. I was wondering how rigid the mount was made. As you can see, the mount's very solid. It's made from a single piece, what appears to be aircraft aluminum. The machine work is great on it, as all of Ken's products. And I was worried about the rigidity of this mount, and you know, any doubts that I had on this mount, I put to rest today. The mount is built like a tank. It's performed flawlessly on our 17 Fireball, and in the shooting videos that you'll see following this, it's a great little setup. I can't say enough about the mount. Ken did a wonderful job on his mounts, and I'm thankful I went ahead and went with this setup. I had a lot of questions over on Handgun Hunting and Specialty Pistol Forum, or Handgun Hunting and Specialty Pistol page on Facebook, as well as on Specialty Pistol Forums about the mount, and some guys wanting to know how the mount would run out on a Contender with a rifle scope. And guys, rest assured, it's wonderful. The lack of recoil on this little 17 along with this rifle glass has really came in there. Virtually no recoil with the little round, and it's absolutely driving nails with the Weaver scope. The scope we've added is a Weaver Classic Series V16. Excuse me, it's 4 to 16 power adjustable objective with a semi-target turret. I don't know if you can see the turrets very well in the picture. They are a finger adjustable target style knob that you know, I had kind of mixed feelings about, but you know, I can't say enough about it as well. This particular model of scope has the very fine crosshair with the dot reticle, and it really lets you get in there and print some nice little groups. Our accuracy load that we were running with this barrel is only tightened up from what it was. It was a solid half MOA load through our Burst 3x12 setup, and it's doing the same now. It worked up some other loads with a 20 grain VMAX over a couple of different powders, and I've had exceptional results with, and I'll probably be switching over to that. Prior load was a Nosler 20 grain Varmint bullet, jacketed hollow point over IMR 8208. That, like I said, about a half MOA load, actually a little bit better. And some of these loads, I'm going to have to fine tune them a little bit, but some of these loads that I've shot today with the 20 grain VMAXs, which you'll see following this, were just great, and going to need a lot more work to really get them to where I want them, but the results so far are phenomenal. Again, I added the Weaver V16. I kind of wanted to do a review on it as well. Glass is very clear. The adjustable objective and the power selecting rings are great. Not overly stiff, but just stiff enough to give you a good feel. The turrets themselves I were really surprised with. They feature a real crisp tactile feedback when you adjust them. And the scope tracks dead on from what I've seen. Once we got her zeroed in, it's tracking dead on. Ran the 3 customary Leupold Rifleman vertical split rings with this setup, and I can't say enough about it. I'm tickled to death. The turrets, as you've seen, they are finger adjustable, and they are resettable to 0 by simply backing this little screw off, picking the turret up, and turning it back around to set it back to 0. The knobs are covered by a short cap that protects them. Not obtrusive, but yet easily adjustable in the field, and give really good feedback. The only other thing that I added was a Mounting Solutions Plus and a cant device. And again, we were doing all shooting off the bipod with a rear wedge bag. All in all, mount's great. Look no further. If you're looking for an extended cantilever style mount where you can run rifle glass on a low recoiling Contender round or Contender barrel, this is your mount, ladies and gentlemen. Again, in the scope, I can't say enough about the Weaver that we put on it. I'm more than happy with it. Very clear glass, tracks dead on, and with the extra magnification, we're really looking forward to turning this thing loose on some vermin. Hopefully, we're coming up on spring now. We're in the very last throes of winter, and I'm really getting anxious to see the groundhogs start poking out and get a little practice in on the groundhogs before we go out to Ernie Bishop's place in Gillette, Wyoming this summer to shoot prairie dogs. All in all, look no further for your mount, ladies and gentlemen. This is a mount if you want to run a rifle style scope on your Contender. Like I said, the 17 Fireball has only gotten better with this setup. Appreciate you taking time to watch our video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please go out and support your Second Amendment rights. If you haven't done so already, stand behind your congressmen and women that are out there fighting for our rights today. Stand behind the NRA. That's what gives us the right to do what we love. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.